Hello, my lovelies. Hello, collective. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for the week. Now, this sneak peek is usually out by Monday night at the latest, usually, but it was different this time because, first of all, when I did the sneak peek, I got as far as Capricorn, and then my power ran out on my phone, and which is really very odd because I'm always keeping track of the power of my camera, right? So yeah, that's what happened. It cut off, and unfortunately it didn't save, and here we are. We're in the middle of the week, Wednesday, and I am here to give you your sneak peek for the rest of this week. So if you're interested, have a seat. I hope that you come armed with your moon and your rising sign. If you're still watching tarot just for your sun sign, your personality, you are not getting the clearest picture you could. All right. We're going to start at Aries. We're going to go to Pisces. Have no fear. I've time-stamped it all so you don't have to scroll around. And here we go. Aries, this is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Aries, your reading for next week is already up. And this is your sneak peek for this week. Aries, Seven of Wands. Somebody's coming out the gate a little bit defensive here. A bit defensive, but ready to start a new cycle, I think. I feel as though you are coming out of a defensive situation, going toward a contract of sorts. Contract for what? You've been overthinking it. Page of Stars, new beginning. Somebody's overthought the new beginning. Aries, there is a contract here that you've been thinking about obsessively. And when I say contract, I feel like you've come from some place that was hard to deal with. So a place where people were coming at you with their energy, unsolicited, information, people telling you, giving you advice on your life. And that's really, yeah, you're kind of done with that because I feel as though you're here, making decisions that involve a lot of people. So I don't know what input others might think you'll need, but I feel as though that's what this Seven of Wands is. You're kind of defensive with the things that have gone on in the past, unsolicited advice, people telling you what to do, and you don't really need their information. Now, I feel as though you have your eye on this Two of Wands here, because I feel as though you feel you have to go, like you're being pulled away, like you have to go on an adventure. You've been overthinking the whole thing, but I feel it all leads to a new start. Page of Stars, which in this deck, the Wandering Moon Tarot, the stars are Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is here. I feel like Aries, this week you're probably going to be trying to breathe life into something in the 3D, begin something again, or try to begin something anew, something that you feel that is contractual. And I'm going to say like contractual, yeah, like in this life, contractual. This is a contract that you feel, it's an urging for those of you who don't have the feeling of some sort of a contract, but it's like an urging. You feel like you were here to do a specific thing, and there is one thing left that you need to get into your possession before you move forward. And that is this right here in the center. Yeah, on the heart of you, on the heart of everything is the Wanderer. You are not feeling very connected to yourself. You don't know if you have enough intuitive notion or intuitive understanding to be able to move forward on this connection. I think you're overthinking this particular connection this week because you are wanting to win so badly, Aries. You really, really need, well, I don't know that it's a need, but it's definitely a want. Well, it might be a need, I'm just saying. And it's a new start. And maybe you need a new start. You need something fresh. I feel like you don't know if you are connected enough to yourself to be able to keep all of the emotions you need to keep under wraps. Yeah. The King of Moons is here. That is the King of Cups. And I feel like the King is really trying hard to suppress emotion, not be that vulnerable, kind of serious on the surface. I feel like that might be because you, Aries, are not quite connected to yourself right now. And I think it's because of this looming contract here that you've been overthinking. We have the Ace of Wands. So there is victory to be had here in this new start if you want it this week, Aries. The Ace of Wands tells me that you might be quite passionate about someone that you are walking towards. I feel like you're walking away from something. So something that that taught you a lot of lessons. So I think it's a karmic situation, Aries, that you've walked away from or are about to walk away from. And I feel like you are walking toward the beginning of a brand new passionate thing here. The Ace of Moons is in the reverse. You're going in wondering if there is anything left here in terms of emotion. I feel like you will be connecting with someone this week who possibly is someone that might be a spiritual teacher. When I see the Six of Swords next to anything that is an indicator of the soul, like the Hierophant or of the Hierophant or the Hermit, this card here, the Wanderer. Whenever I see the Six of Swords here, I feel like someone is either looking for or is a spiritual teacher. So I think you are passionate about someone who taught you a lot of lessons, and I feel like you want to connect with that person, have victory in a new start. I feel like you're wondering if you're spiritual enough, if you're connected enough to yourself in order to move forward. And I think you are going to go forward slowly, carefully. I feel like you need to put a little bit more emotion into it than this if you're going forwards, Aries, because you can't just lead with the Ace of Wands. You got to soften it up with a little bit of something, you know, kindness, love, romance, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is that is in the Ace of Cups. But, you know, this, to me, it doesn't look like a new start in love. It looks like it could be a new start in passion. So for some of you, maybe you're not down for that. But I feel like this week you are going to be making contact with somebody, Aries, that you have passion for. Someone who has taught you a lot of lessons and could very well be a spiritual teacher. This could also be someone who's like a psychologist or a psychiatrist, something like that. All right. Taurus, here you are. Here I am. This is your sneak peek for the week. If you don't know why it's late, then you might want to rewind to the very beginning of the sneak peek video. So we are here at Wednesday for the rest of the week. The sneak peek for the rest of the week for you, Taurus. And let's take a look here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For Taurus, please. What's coming up for this week for Taurus? All right, everything is in the reverse. You want to be seen. You're coming out of hiding, Taurus. Coming out of hiding, it could because it coincides with spring. Excuse me. Something to drink. All right. Taurus, I think what is going on this week is that someone is going to bust into your world. I say bust into your world because the Five of Stars is in the reverse. And for me, when it's in the reverse, it's less about money and more about communication. It's about abundance brought in by the absence of silence. Yeah, it gets a little louder conversation. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse also, mostly for me, it's reconnection, connecting again with someone, and it is right next to the Hermit. So somebody, I feel, you Taurus, you could be the person who is reconnecting to someone else after a period of being by yourself, being alone. The Four of Moons in the reverse is the Four of Cups. I feel as though there has been a space and time between you and the person that you're going to be reconnecting with, Taurus. I feel like you have been holding a cycle open and hoping against all hope, I feel, because I feel like it's a little bit not hopeless, but there's less hope here than there has been in the past. And I feel like you're waiting for this reconnection, and you are going to make yourself available, Taurus, if the reconnection does happen. I feel like you know that it was necessary to be apart from this person that is going to reconnect to you or has reconnected to you. This person, you know that it was necessary that you be apart. So I feel like this is a card of no regrets. It's kind of like, I don't really have a regret about reconnecting with this person. I feel like you hold the cycle open with this person, Taurus, for whatever reason. That reason will be different for all of you. The Ten of Wands is in the reverse, and I feel like you carry some kind of a burden with you this week as you decide or make decisions based on emotion that you assume is still there. You feel like the person you reconnected with, you either are questioning the emotional connection to them, or this person hasn't yet reconnected with you. And so you're kind of thinking about them for some of you and not feeling much regret about holding this cycle open for now. Yeah. There you are, Taurus. Ooh. Current energy says that something is coming your way, Taurus. If you've been feeling the rumblings in the earth, then I will tell you that something is up. You are being seen as the Empress. You are also being seen as someone who will take a risk, but will not risk looking foolish. So you will take a risk when you are ready to take that risk. Taurus, I think you are you're the dark horse. I feel like you are the horse that nobody thinks has a horse in the race, or has a place in the race, and then all of a sudden you come up right here. Yeah. It's like you're hermiting, everything's quiet, you're waiting for reconnection, not really having any regret, feeling like I'm good. If this person reconnects, they reconnect, and if they don't, they don't. But you are holding open a cycle for this person because intuitively you feel the rumblings of this. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Wands here saying that the energy that is coming in the Ten of Wands, that you're kind of starting to feel a little bit used about holding the cycle open by yourself. Because I feel like what's going on here, Taurus, is there is somebody who is seeing you as the Empress. Somebody who's been watching you, maybe from the distance or from the quiet. This person sees you taking risks, and I feel as though this person is wondering if you regret some of the decisions you've made. Because I feel like this person has witnessed you taking some sort of a big plunge, Taurus. Yeah, they see that you're no worse for wear, and they want to come around and ask why. Yeah, how come you just step off the edge and you turn into the Empress like that? But it wasn't like that. It seems like it was like that overnight, but it wasn't like that at all for you, Taurus. It was hard friggin' work. It was hard work to reestablish, re-up. It was hard to, how can I say, to reinvent yourself. I think that somebody here has been watching you and wants to connect with you, or they have a lot of hope in a connection with you. They feel a really deep, not only a deep connection, a fiery connection with you, but they also feel the connection energetically, the star. So I feel like somebody is about to come back round. Yep, because I feel like you two are both highly psychic. This is your energy probably, but I feel as though it's the energy of your person too. I feel like both of you are using, it's almost like you see through the same eye, Taurus, you and your person. For those of you who understand that sentence there, then this is your energy. You're throwing me this energy. Thank you for it. So Taurus, something is coming around for the second time this week. Someone who has a connection to you or feels very connected to you energetically. Not only that, they're seeing you take risks. They're wondering how you're holding it all up by yourself. That's what it is. Somebody's coming in, and I don't think you see it. Even though you see it, you feel it probably, but you don't see it. It's still going to take you by surprise this week, Taurus. If you know who that person is, then that might be your sneak peek. So here we go, Gemini. This is the sneak peek for the rest of your week. If you want to know what happened on the first go around, go back to the very beginning of this video. Yeah, I had a little bit of work fail. So here we go. So it is sneak peek on Wednesday, sneak peek for the rest of your week. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for clicking here, Gemini. I hope you will subscribe down the right-hand corner. I hope you will reach out and hit that thumbs up. There we go. Here we go. Gemini. There we are. Gemini, what's going on here? Six of Swords in the reverse. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Wands. I feel as though somebody has been muzzled. Somebody's been muzzled. What does that mean? Gemini, I feel like somebody has been controlling your communication with others, or the things that you say to others, or the way that they want you to appear a certain way to others, to people that are looking from the outside in. Or maybe that's your energy. It is a general reading, and so you can flip-flop the energy. So somebody here, there is energy of someone who doesn't want people on the outside to see what's going on the inside. And what is going on the inside is someone is cutting themselves away from a situation that is no longer viable. Somebody has been stuck in some deep toxicity, a toxic situation that they're releasing themselves from. And I feel as though either you are not telling anyone what's been going on, Gemini, or someone has been kind of muzzling you, like saying, don't you dare, don't tell everybody our business. I feel like there's an energy of that here, because I feel that the person who doesn't want you to speak, Gemini, is someone who feels like they'll be put in competition. Okay, so Gemini, your person wants you to remain silent because they don't want to look like the bad guy. They don't want that information to get around. And I really, honestly, Gemini, I'm just going to say, and I'm sorry if anyone takes offense to this, but I do feel like your person is the bad guy. Yep, Gemini, you are currently walking away from a situation where you ended up with the bad guy. Whether you are feminine or masculine, this person was toxic. They were teaching toxic things. They were talking about toxic things. They had you in competition, which means they were probably cheating on you. And there's your Tower. Setting you free. Take it. Take it. Wow. It feels like somebody here was being mentally abused with words, and also being somebody was being sort of blackmailed with information. I feel like, Gemini, it might be you, someone else was blackmailing you with some sort of information. Okay, fine, go ahead, do what you want, say what you want, but then I'm going to tell everybody your secrets. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that was going on here. But you know what, Gemini? I just really feel like the universe is like, say what? No, that's not how this is going down for Gemini. And so you end up with this Tower moment. This is your, yeah, it is. What is it? Why am I seeing the Flintstones? What is that, Charlie? Skidoo. It's time for you to skidoo. Is that something they used to say? Okay. I've got the Tower here, and the Tower tells me that that is actually, everything is imploding and falling here, Gemini, to give you movement. Because you've been sitting here in this energy here of the Six of Swords, wanting to leave and take the information that you've learned. You want to get out of a toxic situation, and somebody here's trying to blackmail you, but you know what? Then the universe steps in and gives you old card number 16, and the Tower falls, and the universe says, guess what? Gemini's person, you're not in charge. The universe is. We have the Page of Wands. Neat. The Page of Wands is here to allow you to heal. So I feel as though once you get out of this sticky situation this week, or you make the decision to do so, Gemini, that you are then going to be released by the universe, and things will start to shift in your favor. We have the Page of Wands. You've learned these lessons, or you're continually learning these lessons that are being thrown at you. So bravo to you. So if you feel like you're being pelted with a lot of stuff, Gemini, that's why. And then I feel as though with you do grow. Yeah, I feel like there's growth here, and after a period of waiting, you're finally released. This might be the week that you are released from a situation that you never wanted to be in, that was only an 8 of Cups situation. It was a karmic relationship. And here's your 9 of Cups. It is this week that you will be fulfilling this, I feel. And if it's not you, flip it. It could be your person, but I feel as though somebody's coming into their 9 of Cups this week. Woo, that was a little bit intense, more intense than usual, Gemini. Okay, we go from Gemini to Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is the sneak peek for the rest of your week, Cancer. This usually comes out on a Monday, but yeah, I had some issues. If you want to know what issues I had, if you're interested, go back to the beginning of this reel, the very beginning. Okay, so here we go, Cancer. I'm going to keep that card that fell here. And it is the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Cancer, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Oops. We have the Knight of Stars, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the 5 of Moons, which is the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, I feel like... you know what? When I look at this 5 of Cups in the reverse, I kind of like hands are in the air, like whatever. That's what I feel like this is. That's what it looks like. So Charlie just showed me. Someone's like, whatever, hands in the air, fine, whatever. I feel like there was a situation here that was moving really slowly, and it had to do with passion. It had to do with passion. It had to do with healing. I feel like there was so much healing that needed to be done here. A healing from not only physical illness, but I think spiritual illness as well. I feel as though that in the last few days you've been feeling maybe upset or angry. Something's got you in your ego. You're feeling either you're thinking it to yourself or saying to other people, but I feel like you're saying it to yourself. Like it's almost like you're running a reel in your own head. In the King of Wands energy in the reverse, and it's all about ego, and it's all about, well, fine, you don't want me, that's fine. I'm a great catch, you're lost, that kind of thing, you know. Excuse me. And I feel like you've been disconnected from self for a while because you've been so focused on whatever this thing is here, Knight of Pentacles, that has been taking forever. I feel like after trying to, it almost feels as though like you were trying to reconnect to someone, or you were trying to like rekindle a romance, or that you were trying to befriend someone or get a friendship going, and you just got tired of it taking too long, Knight of Pentacles. And at the end, you're just like, fine, whatever, I'm just going to take my eye off the ball then. And yeah, Five of Cups in the reverse, no regrets. I'm just going to do whatever. No regrets. There's a Queen of Wands here, and you're feeling foolish because the Queen of Wands, I feel, is the one that you're throwing your hands in the air about. The Queen of Wands is the one that's been dragging her or his feet. We have the Queen and the King here, so we've got both predominant feminine and predominant masculine energies here. And I feel like, yeah, that the Queen has been dragging their feet. There is unfinished business here, and I feel like you want to heal with this person, Cancer, but I feel like your ego's getting in the way. I feel like you're not being clear. There's no clarity. You're not being clear with what you want, and as a result, this Queen is dragging their heels. The Fool here is, I feel you feeling a little bit foolish, feeling like you should have just not taken this opportunity, or thought about this opportunity, or entertained the idea of. You should have just threw your hands in the air before this, because now you're feeling a little bit foolish. Now you feel like there's unfinished business. You're feeling like somebody is dragging their feet on purpose. And your toes are off the edge. You're kind of ready for some sort of a relationship. You're ready for something that maybe is, has a solid foundation, or has a really good friendship foundation, something that's going to grow to be solid, a solid structure that doesn't fall to the ground, right? And I feel like that your toes are off the edge. You're kind of, 50-50 on the tightrope there. And you could fall either way. Either you're going to close this chapter, or you're going to move forward, and you haven't decided which one of those you're going to do yet. I feel as though you are going to tell the truth. Yep. The Moon is things that are coming to the surface. When it's in the reverse, I feel like things are coming to the surface. I feel conversations are going to be had. I feel like you have a lot of things that you want to say that are deep, deep down in your soul, Cancer. And you want the only thing standing between you and some sort of a solid foundation, or whatever foundation you want, romantically or in a friendship sense, is your feelings and your inability to be honest or to show your feelings. I think you're on the edge of that, and you're about to become vulnerable and tell somebody your secrets. So this week might be a test, or an exercise is more like it, an exercise in not running away back into the crab shell, standing and talking. And if you don't want to be foolish in this situation, tell that person what it is that you need this week. All right, from Cancer, we go to Leo. Leo, this is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Usually comes out on a Monday. If you want to know what happened, you can go back to the beginning of this reel, and you'll know why it's late. All right, here we go. Leo, this is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo. Oh, this is your sneak peek for the rest of this week, Leo. What's coming up in the energies for the collective? Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. Leo, I feel as though you have been... I feel that you feel you could easily be manipulated. I don't think that you feel that you could be manipulated. I feel manipulation in emotion. Okay. Emotional manipulation is what is your concern this week. And I feel as though it could be you who hasn't quite transformed, who hasn't really maybe had maybe you understand spiritual things, but you haven't really been spiritually awakened. I feel like you're waiting for something to finish. That you feel like this emotional manipulation may end in setting someone free, closing off a cycle, ending something with someone. We have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is about being quiet, in lack. There's no communication. There's an impact of finances. For some of you, that's your story. You're kind of waiting with bated breath to see if you're going to lose money on something or not. But for most of you, what I feel it is that you're wondering when this communication, when the silence breaks, what comes next? Ooh, Leo. When the silence breaks, what comes next? Well, let's see what's coming up for this week. Sneak peek for the rest of this week, Leo. You had some sort of a falling out with someone that resulted in you two having no communication. It was by choice on both sides, I believe. I feel like you felt emotionally manipulated by this person, and I feel like you're not exactly feeling that way in the present moment. In the present moment, I think that you feel kind of emotionally stable. You know what you want. You have your eye on what you want. I feel that you have an end game here. So I feel as though the person that you think was emotionally manipulating you in the past, you're not going to allow it to happen, because if they try it, there you are with the Death card in the reverse, right? There you are, ready to just close that chapter and go on your merry way and not look back, and then have silence. So I feel like you might be communicating with someone this week that you haven't talked to in a while. You don't know how you feel about it, but you're all up in your feels. But it could be anxiety. It could feel like anxiety. Maybe it is excitement. Remember that the only way your brain knows the difference between the two is the situation you're in. If you're in a stressful situation, it's anxiety. And if you are in a happy situation, it's excitement. But it feels the same in the body. All right. Yep, somebody needs clarity here. You need to be strong. So this could be your parent. We've got the Six of Moons. The Six of Moons to me it is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is about children. It's about nostalgia. It's about family. It's about feeling like home. I feel like that there has been an emotional disruption in your home or in your home life or the way that you live or lived. I feel like you need some clarity on where this is going. You're not exactly sure if this meeting is going to bring good news, but I feel as though you are willing to go to get clarity. And that's where it starts, because I feel that this is you, Leo. There you go. You are strong, right? You, if nothing else, there's a reason your energy is attached to this card. And that's because 100% of the time you have gotten through it up to here, right? You have no reason to think that it's not going to work this week, because 100% of the moments that have been tough for you, Leo, you have come through those moments with flying colors. All right, and here we go for you, Virgo. Virgo, thank you for coming here and clicking here. This is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. This usually comes out on a Monday, but I had a little glitch at the beginning of the week. If you want to know what that is, then you'll go to the beginning of this video. And all the info's there. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is the sneak peek for the rest of your week. Sneak peek for Virgo, please. Virgo. 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 Communication is not good with the Queen of Wands, whoever the Queen of Wands is to you, you may be thinking about connecting or connecting with someone who is a Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, who is that? Well, someone who is the Queen of Fire, looks good, smells good, very confident, master manifester. She takes action, she goes out and gets what she wants, and she's always working it, right? So she's quite successful. She's confident, she's fun, she's flirty. Yeah, and I don't think you are on the same page with that person. The Two of Pentacles tells me that there is some balance that's needed here. There is some balance that's needed here because there is something going on that's making you sad. What is this? High Priestess. Somebody is not telling someone else that they're leaving. Someone is getting ready to leave a situation and it's stopped dead in the tracks. Virgo, I feel like you're going to get a second chance with someone that you thought this opportunity was no longer viable, but it is. You haven't spoken to this person in a while, Virgo, and the last time you spoke, I feel like there was hard feelings or harsh words. And I think you got something off your chest. That's what it was. You got something off your chest with this person, and it gave you balance, but also broke your heart, or broke their heart. Oh, you want an apology. Virgo, you're waiting for an apology. Waiting for an apology for some sort of information that came to the surface that caused you to want to close this cycle. So what I think has gone on here is I feel as though you want to leave a situation or a location, but you can't because you require financial stability first, financial balance. You are not able to get that currently because somebody is showing something online. So I don't know if you're posting things people can see, or if people can see the things. Maybe people are coming by to look at your page to see what's up next. It's almost as if you are okay, you're telling people you want to go. What are you learning? You're learning something. You're learning balance. You're learning balance. You're learning to speak up, but unfortunately, it's in the Queen of Wands in the reverse energy, which means people are only seeing your ego, Virgo. So be careful with that. I feel you might be online saying, look, I want an apology from this person. These are all the terrible things they did to me. I think you're airing dirty laundry, Virgo, and you think that you are going to get an apology, but that's not the way to do it. Nope, Eight of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody's like, nope, not while you're in your Queen of Wands energy in the reverse. That's not how stuff goes down, Virgo. I think you're learning a lesson this week, and I think the lesson is stop with the spiritual manipulation. So either you feel manipulated spiritually or you are spiritually manipulating someone. You could also be manipulating someone with secrets. So you could be saying, fine, go do what you want, but then I'm going to tell everybody about this, or I'm going to tell everybody about that. You don't want them to know about that. So Virgo, this could be you, or this could be somebody doing this to you. We have the full moon. That is energy that begins again, the new cycle. What I feel like is you feel that you are being manipulated by someone who could be an Aries, and this person is blackmailing you with secrets in order to keep you in a situation where your heart is breaking and you don't want to be there. You want to move, but you can't because you've been financially affected by this situation. I feel like really what you want is an apology. You want an apology for from someone who's been giving you the silent treatment. I think that person is the same person you feel manipulated by. I don't know if they're manipulating you, honestly. I just see the cards here. I think that I think there's a lot of reindeer games going on the internet. I think that there's a lot of people, you know, spying here and spying there and trying to dredge up information that might make a certain person look bad. This isn't very high vibing energy here. So I don't know if this is happening to you or you're doing this to someone else, but this week, this is all going to tumble to the ground. You understand, right? It is going to fall as it should. I feel like there's too much heavy and negative energy there for it not to fall down this week. So yeah, I feel like something's coming to an head this week for you, Virgo. And Libra, this is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My creative, beautiful, balanced, lovely, strong air signs. Libra, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for the rest of this week, Libra. I usually do these on a Monday, but it's sort of a glitch at the beginning of the week. If you want to know what that is, go to the beginning of this reel. I would really appreciate if you would reach out and touch that thumbs up button for me. Here we go, Libra, this week. All right. I feel like you are about to drop some heavy burdens. Yep. You've been carrying around a lot of heavy energetic weight, Libra. I feel like you do want to be seen, but unfortunately, up until now, you've been hiding behind the fear wall. The Nine of Wands to me is the wounded warrior, the one who's scared. Like, the wounded warrior is a warrior, don't get me wrong, but this person's been hurt so many times that they wonder if they'll ever have enough strength to start again. Yeah, Libra, I feel like somebody here who feels like the wounded warrior is starting to gain momentum and strength. I think that's you. I think you're headed for emotional happiness like crazy. I feel like someone is unbreaking your heart. And if they aren't, you are just healing. You're healing yourself. You're becoming passionate again about something that that you protect with all of your passion and heart. Well, this is going to sound a little weird, but it makes sense yeah, Charlie says it does make sense that you're going to have to walk away in order to have the Ten of Cups. So if that makes sense to you, I feel like if you want total, complete, and emotional happiness here, if you want, you know, the happy wife, happy life, happy person, whoever it is for you, I feel as though you have to be aware that you must build the strength first. And that means walking away. That means walking away from any attachments that you have to other people where they are requiring you to take care of them, give them energy, do things for them, buy them things. This to me, the Eight of Cups in your situation, Libra, the Eight of Moons here, is you walking away because they stress you out. I feel as though this Ten of Cups is what you could have should you put up some walls or make some distance between you and whoever's stressing you out. But I feel as though the Eight of Moons is saying that in order for you to be emotionally happy or have some emotional happiness, you're going to have to walk away from something. You could, maybe you could be walking away from a Leo, from someone who's Sagittarius, Aries. You could be walking away from someone who is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I feel as though you stay up at night wondering if you'll ever heal, from, you know, this strength? Is it ever going to fully heal? Will you ever fully heal? I feel like you spend a lot of time alone thinking about situations that need to come to an end, things that you did maybe wrong in the past, the reasons why you left, the reasons why you must walk away. And I feel as though that your emotional happiness is going to come from being alone, repairing alone, self, right? Having your attention on you and no one else. I feel like you do want to be seen here, and you are learning lessons one after the other, but the toughest lesson is yet to come. And that is, if you want this Ten of Cups, you must walk away and close the door. And I think it's going to be hard. And if you don't walk away and close the door, it'll just take longer to heal. That's all. It'll throw you a tower, Libra. So, Libra, I feel like if you don't close the chapter here, if you know what I'm talking about, because I don't, if you don't close the chapter here, the universe is going to drop the tower. Either way, this must come to an end. You have to be seen, Libra. The hiding must come to an end. You must be seen in order to be able to have this, you know, this full-on abundance, happy, emotional, family. You know, I feel as though you need to gather your strength to walk away from anything that is not filling your cup, Libra, emotionally. You must walk away. Yeah, because it is for your health. And there are going to be situations that stress you out that you're going to have to shut down right away. And if you don't, the universe is going to do it for you. So you have a path and you have something that you must fulfill. I feel like part of that is going to be this week. You are going to end a situation where you're in constant and bitter worry. Constant and bitter worry. I feel like you are healing, and while you're healing and walking away from emotional situations that you just don't need to handle, I think that you are gaining strength overall. Yeah, I think you are gaining strength overall. Every time you come up against a situation like this, Libra, and you win, you are getting stronger and stronger. Good for you. All right, Scorpio, here is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Got a breakdown with the camera early in the week. If you want to know what that was about, it's at the beginning of this reel. All right, here we go, Scorpio. What's coming up for you this week, my friend? This is the sneak peek for the rest of this week for you. This usually comes out on Monday, this reading here. Sneak peek for the rest of this week for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us what is up for this week. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, are you going with the surprise visit? I feel like you've been thinking about it. I feel as though there's a lot of secrets here. Things are not as they seem at all. Nope. Okay, so what I think is happening here for you this week, Scorpio, I think you are going to, what's the word, Charlie? It's not sideswipe. It's not necessarily a surprise or a sideswipe. It's like you burst out of nowhere. Yeah, and whether that's in a message or an email or a phone call or a knock on the door, I feel like, Scorpio, that you're wanting to reunite with someone. I feel like you are feeling emotional about a connection with someone who you feel you could also have a possible contract with, a life contract, soul contract. And I feel like you've been holding all of this under the surface. This is what is hiding in the moon energy. Something that's deep, deep in your soul. You could have Pisces or Cancer in your moon. You don't have to. Three of Moons is the Three of Cups. And maybe what you're hiding is a third-party connection. That could very well be, but one of these individuals you have a contract with, and one of these are karmic. And you get to pick. You need to pick. I don't think you get to pick. You need to pick. We've got a Six of Wands here. You do want victory. You do want to be seen. You do want to be seen for everything that you are, flaws and all. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of a reconnection this week, or you are at least thinking about a reconnection, feeling like you want a reconnection. There was a false start here with someone, Scorpio, and it could be someone who you see as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who just gives it all away. You know, love, kindness. Yeah, she is sometimes in danger of being depleted because she is so loving. She does give it away a lot, but understand that she does that because that's her heart, it's her soul. She's highly intuitive as well, and she sees you coming, Scorpio. If it is a she, Queen of Moons is a feminine energy, and it doesn't matter what meat suit you wear. If you're a feminine energy, you are a feminine energy. All right. Scorpio, it's making you crazy. You are thinking about this Queen of Cups. You're thinking about a reunion. You're keeping it under wraps. You know this was a false start, and you are watching this person. You're watching them have victory. You want victory with them. And I feel like this false start is about to come to the surface. I think that you can no longer keep it under the surface, Scorpio. It's got to come out. And it feels more and more that way, that it must, you must have justice. It has to balance. It must. That's what the universe says. It has to be balanced. The energy of being scared, full of anxiety, feeling like you're stressed out, this is all about to come to a screeching halt in the Justice card. Things are about to balance. Because you're going to be made aware of some information that you didn't know before about this person, this Queen of Cups. There also is information or a feeling or a situation with this person that you're not aware of, Scorpio. Things are not as they seem. So whoever it is that you are thinking about or wanting to connect to, this person could have some toxic traits. Absolutely. They could have an addiction. They could have a food addiction. They could have a spending addiction. This toxic energy here. I feel like somebody's going to be really clear with you about whatever toxic traits they feel like they have. This could also just be a lot of fear of balance. I feel like the person that you want to connect with this week, Scorpio, has a fear of balance. Yeah. Has a fear of not being seen. And that might be why this person is the Queen of Cups. That might be why this person is, this could be a people pleaser card. It could be. Because this person seems stressed out. When they're not in this energy, they seem a little bit stressed out. They do want balance, but the balance is only going to come after there's a conversation. And I feel like that conversation is going to happen this week. I feel like you are the one who is going to move forward on it first, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, this is your sneak peek for the week. Sagittarius. My Saggies, I am a Saggy rising. There we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a sneak peek for the rest of your week. I usually get these out on a Monday. Didn't this time because of a glitch. If you don't know what that is, you can go to the beginning of the reel. And let's take a look here, Sag. Your weekly is already up, Sagittarius, so if you want to go take a look, it is there. Here we go, Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Your sneak peek for the rest of this week. There we go. There you are, Sag. Queen of Wands in the reverse, though. I'm just saying, you're upset somebody didn't pick you. You're upset someone didn't pick you for the partnership. Why is it taking so long? Why are we waiting still? That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Why are we waiting here still? Three of Pentacles. There's supposed to be some sort of some sort of a partnership. Yeah, somebody didn't pick you. What is this about here? Let's take a look here, Sag. Oh, somebody didn't pick you and it broke your heart. Somebody either ghosted you or stopped talking to you suddenly. Someone who you used to see all the time, all of a sudden, boom, it was done. That justice, that sword dropped, and that was it. You never saw this person after that. So I don't know if that's a ghosting or if this person maybe moved away or you did, but I feel like this person broke your heart. They didn't pick you, Sag, and it makes you sad. Yeah, it breaks your heart. It feels like a knife in the heart. This person, you thought they had your back, and they don't. And I feel as though you struggle with being seen and feeling abandoned. I feel like the Hermit in reverse is someone who really wants to be seen, someone who's working really hard on their own spiritual self, someone who is really needing balance. You could have Libra in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel like you have to wait for the justice, Sag. That the justice is on the way, but you got to wait. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. The justice is going to be that you aren't, you are going to be single until you master the lesson of inner strength. Mastering the lesson of loving self. Stop giving it away to everyone else. We've got the Ace of Moons, which is the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're wondering if someone still has feelings for you, if someone still wants an emotional connection with you. You're wondering if this person is still single. You're wondering if they ever want to see you again. You're wondering if there's ever going to be balance here, or if you'll just be waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, I feel like this person is not only, you thought that this person was on your team, that they were on your side. And I feel like this week, it leaves you wondering. Yeah, Sag, this week leaves you wondering whether or not there is an Ace of Cups here that has all poured out. Is there enough energy here? Is there enough passion here? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Is there enough passion here to keep this connection going? I think you may think about that this week. I don't know if you'll have the answer, but I feel as though that is what is on your mind this week, Sag. Capricorn, thank you for coming by. Thank you so much coming by for your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Had a bit of a glitch, and so it didn't come out on Monday. And yeah, but here I am for the rest of this week. Sneak peek for the rest of this week for you, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do we got here? Capricorn, we've got the Knight of Swords. Fast-moving energy. Someone's making a snap decision to begin whatever details need to be taken care of at this time in order to begin to build an opportunity that they're going to be very closely watching. This is a last-minute decision, though. So I feel as though there has been a situation that has been moving really slowly with the Queen of Wands. Capricorn, this energy could be you, Queen of Wands energy. This person is someone who is quite confident, smells good, looks good, could be in business for themselves, but is a real self-starter, go-getter. You know, this person gets up and takes action, and this person takes a lot of risks as well. And I feel as though it's almost as if you feel like there is no hope with this person. Capricorn, Queen of Wands. things are moving really slow with the Queen of Wands. You're starting to lose hope. You're starting to lose hope that whatever opportunity that you saw in the Queen of Wands energy, you feel like that's not going to transpire, not going to come to fruition, but it will, because there is a contract here. I feel like you've decided that you're not going to stress about it anymore, and that you have to move slowly towards the goal, which is to be seen. I feel like there's somebody here that that wants to make a snap decision, run up to somebody, tell them their feelings, and then say, okay, but you go over there and I'll go over here, and then we'll slowly move towards each other. So somebody wants to, I don't know, it's like, I don't want to be stressed out about it anymore. I just want to tell someone how I feel. This is taking too long. I'm starting to lose hope that I'm ever going to be seen. That's what it seems like here. This is a long-term relationship that has no more passion left here. A new cycle must start again, or a new cycle must begin. The full moon. Something could be breaking down today in terms of a relationship, in terms of a financial impact. I really feel like, Capricorn, something's going down for you today. As I lay these cards on the table, it feels like an energy that is rushing towards you, like when I say rushing towards you, I feel like it's like a car accident. You don't have time to react. You don't have time to react. It all happens so quickly. It is going to work out in your favor, but I feel like you're losing hope at this point that it's ever going to work itself out. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. We do have energy here that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. We also have Aquarius here in the sun. And yeah, I feel like something is coming up for you this week that is going to require all of your attention, Capricorn. It seems like it's going to be confusing and scary, and it's going to stress you out until you get grounded. Please don't forget to ground yourself if you have something crazy coming up this week that you already know is going to hit the fan. Be careful and be grounded. All right, Aquarius, here we are for you. This is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Sneak peek for the rest of the week for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. All right, no more waiting here. What's going on here for you, Aquarius? You're not telling someone. You're entertaining the thought of closing a cycle here with someone, but you're not telling them. When I see the Two of Wands, it tells me it could be a contract, which could mean that it could be a soul contract. It could be a marriage. I feel that the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse tells me you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for this connection, for this contract. I feel like you're trying to keep it under the down low, like on the down low, that you're kind of low-key upset about not getting what you want. The Ten of Swords being in reverse tells me that you've been probably in a verbal tangle with somebody, and you haven't. I feel like you're trying to keep it quiet because you don't want it to get out of hand. I feel, though, that at the getting closer to the end of this week, I feel that there is a contract. Now, let's think about this for a moment. Contract, for some of you, it's going to be a love contract. It's going to be a life before contract with somebody else. For some of you, it is going to be, a contract for work or a tender or whatever it is. But whatever the situation is for you, I feel like there is a contract that is not going to be waiting anymore. There is going to be a decision if you're waiting on it. If you're waiting on a decision when it comes to money, you're going to have that soon, but you don't see it coming. Yeah, you don't see it coming. I think you're ready to lose hope here, just to say, yeah, it's Ten of Swords. Might as well close this chapter. I feel like it's closer than you think. Toes are off the edge. The answer is almost here. If it is regarding getting a loan, getting a job, getting the promotion, I believe that is going to be yours, Aquarius. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that it's going to pay well and that you are about to get a pay raise. If it is regarding a job, you will be picked. You will be the best candidate. It might be close, but I feel like they connect to your emotion, and that the other people, although they may have been more educated, really kind of not as open and vulnerable as you. And so that is why they waited to fill the position, because they were waiting for someone that could be vulnerable. All right, so the work that needs to be done here, I feel like spiritual work can always be done here. And I also feel as though there is something brand new that's going to start here. Something you've been waiting on for a while, something that you wanted to pick, something that makes you happy emotionally. And I feel as though there is the Queen of Pentacles here tells me that this new start is going to work out. It will be lucrative, because I feel as though the new start does indicate that you're going to be financially stable if you weren't financially stable already. I feel like, yeah, there is some work to be done here. We've got the Wanderer in the reverse, which tells me that you're not really listening to the universe. You're kind of telling the universe what you want to do, and then you're doing your thing and wondering why some of it doesn't work out. You might just want to work at connecting to the I am that connects to your source. All right. 3 of Stars. It could end up in partnership for sure. All right, and last but not least, my 2 fishes friends. Pisces, this is your sneak peek for the rest of this week. Sneak peek for the rest of this week. Pisces, I am your Pisces sister. I am 2 fishes in my moon. Yep, here we go. Sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, Pisces, here we go. Pisces, what's going on in the sneak peek for the rest of your week? All right. Pisces, you've been waiting for a new cycle to begin. Just getting a drink here, guys. Hang on. I think you've been really patient, actually. You have been putting a few things off because you feel as though that when this cycle begins, that it's going to be quite lucrative, quite abundant. I feel like abundance in all things, Pisces. I feel like we're waiting for this door to be pushed open so all the water can come in. Why did I just see that, Charlie? It's like a door in the side of a pool, and somebody opens up the door and whoosh, it comes rushing in. I feel like the moon energy is full of emotion, and someone is about to pour all of that out onto you. I feel like that's going to be part of the abundance. This person feels like they could have missed an opportunity with you in the past. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, and the Pentacle energy here tells me that this person has been so highly strung or tightly strung or tightly, what are we looking at? I'm seeing the card of all tied up in the energy oracle. Somebody's had their hands tied, I think. Yeah, the hands tied. See if I can find it here in the first go through. I think you probably know which one I'm talking about anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it's the one where it says all tied up and it shows somebody who's bound. And so that's what I feel. That's what Charlie showed me. So I feel like there is somebody who is unsure what sort of connection they have to you, Pisces. The 6 of Cups is in the reverse. So I feel as though this person is unsure. Is Is this a connection from lifetimes ago? Is this a connection from this life? Is this person my soulmate? What am I feeling here? What's going on? Is this an emotional connection or is this a friendly connection? So I feel like somebody is kind of weighing the odds against whatever has been going on here between you and them. And I feel that this person, it could be you, but it could be your person, is intending on pouring out their abundance onto you, their love. They're no longer going to be holding back. They're going to be vulnerable with you, Pisces. And this person is doing all of that because I feel like they're listening to the universe. There could have been some unrequited love here or unrequited emotions. I feel as though like in the past, maybe someone could have refused some sort of love or attention or adoration or something. Someone misjudged you. Someone misjudged you, Pisces. The same person who's going to love bomb you is the same person who misjudged you. This person's had to deal with karma. But in the midst of all of it, they have become connected to themselves. In the midst of all of it, Pisces, you have become reconnected to yourself. And because you are, I feel like you know this is going on right now. I feel like you know someone is receiving their karma. And when that is done, I feel like this person is the one who's coming to you with all the abundance. And they're going to make you feel really balanced. I feel like they've been watching you. They've been watching you kind of like up on the tightrope. And I'm hearing that music, like music from the circus in the background. Now, some of you who've never had the benefit of seeing circuses back in the day. Yep. Da, 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 da. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's up there with an umbrella. Yeah. Tightrope. Seven of Moons. Someone is feeling overwhelmed by having to close a cycle, but it is going to give them balance. So if that's you, could be you, Pisces, could be your person. I feel like you're gaining momentum, or they are. I feel it's you. I feel like you're gaining momentum to bring some sort of an emotional overload to an ending. Because I feel as though, even though you know this person's getting their judgment, because I feel like it could be you. No, it's not you. It's not you, Pisces. It's them. Because they were not able to be vulnerable, because they were not able to connect to themselves, I feel like the new cycle is not going to start until the karma is received. At which point, this person's going to come toward you, Pisces, and this person's going to bring you a bunch of abundance and balance and end another chapter and tell you and make you, I feel like you feeling defensive about this whole situation because you know what it is as I talk about it. But I feel like this person is going to warm up to you. They're going to let you know that the only way that the only time they ever did have balance is when you were in their life. This is someone that you already know. I don't know this is someone in your present life or your past life, or a lifetime ago. Like it could be at the beginning of this life or lifetimes ago. But I feel like this person has realized that they have a job to do, and that is to love on you and be very abundant with you and give you balance and to block out all other things. Once they receive their karma, they're never going back. So Pisces, that's what's happening with you this week. Someone's coming forward to tell you, yep, this, right? Page of Wands. Yep, they want to flirt. They want to have fun. They want to go down a new path in passion. Thank you for coming here and watching this, Pisces. You know I love you, my two fishes friends. I'm going to go for now. Thank you for watching this week. I will see you back Monday with another sneak peek for the week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.